Stay over here, hands in the dirt. I'm gonna give you a quick update on what's going on in my garden. Um, I've added some additional raised beds, as I said in my previous video. Um, in this raised bed, I have red mustard greens and I have turnip greens. The turnip greens are coming in really good, and the red mustard greens are starting to come in. Over in this bed, I have Bates collard greens and Detroit red beets, and those are starting to come in as well. Mosey on over here to this bed. In this bed, I have the Georgia Southern collard green. They're coming in. As soon as they come through, I'm going to plant something up under that. Maybe some parsnip in between the collard greens. Now, this is my new my bed. This is a new addition. I'm very excited about this bed. It is 12 by 4. I have some blue dwarf kale that I planted here, and then over here I planted some Georgia Southern collard greens, some transplants that I planted in a cup. I took some turnip green seeds, mustard green seeds, and Georgia Southern collard green seeds, and I planted them in 5 cups apiece. And the transplants are pretty tall. I did that as a backup. I wanted to direct sow, but just in case I had issues with the direct sow, I had those as a backup. So I went on to plant some of those in this bed. Also in this bed, I have 2 more types of kale coming, and another type of collard green, a champion collard green. So I'll plant some of those. I'll plant the other 2 types of kale, and like I said, in between the rows, I'll be putting other root vegetables and things in between. Some bush green beans, some yellow Cherokee beans. I planted some turnips. I also have striped beans, cilantro, radish. I did some mixed lettuce, and then on the end I have carrots planted in this bed. I still got the peppers in here. They're still doing fairly well, all except this one. They hadn't done anything this year, but I did plant this late. So this is a pimento pepper. Hopefully it'll do something. And then, you know, the eggplants, they're about ready to come out. Come back around this way. Of course, my cucumbers, they're still doing well. I'm very excited and happy about the production of these cucumbers. I got plenty of them. They're still coming. And then my tomato plants over here, that's why it wasn't such a big issue to take the tomatoes from over there, pull those out, because I have some over here and they've been doing fairly well. And then those were at the end of their life cycle anyway. These lemon cucumbers, I'm not so happy with their production. But I'll try them again. I did get some, but I didn't get what I thought I was going to get out of them. And then I got potatoes planted in here, and then on the back row, of course, sweet potatoes. And then in here, sweet potatoes. I took everything out of this bed. As you can see, it's all on the ground back here, except for this pepper and this Korean melon. This zucchini, trying to get a few more out of it, but I may be pulling these out also, even though they're still flowering. And then of course my melons, I have all those bagged up. I need to get this cantaloupe bagged up, but everything is bagged up so it won't fall off the trellis and kind of protect it from some of the insects and animals. And then The Armenian cucumber. Have a few of those coming in. And that's pretty much it. Another raised bed that I built for my mother that I'll take to her. But that's pretty much it. Just waiting for these melons to ripen and get the rest of my seeds. I have some cabbage coming and some parsnip and a few other vegetables. Can't wait to get those in the ground for the winter fall planting season. And like I said, you know, if you buy some seeds, if you have some, just put them in the dirt.